Heidi, give a little bit of kind of like where things were like before coaching.
I would say, poor body image. And what I would call like compulsive eating issues that worked into binging and purging in my late teens and early 20s. And then I had the thought that I have problems with food. I have problems with eating. And that has just always kind of been a part of where I've been. And then I more recently found it was more like the boot camp, like intense work, but it was not sustainable for me.
Fast forward to like where things are at now, because like you've made such amazing progress in such a short period of time. Where are things at now?
I am at a lower weight than I honestly ever remember being. And I just turned 54. When I started my coaching with Steven, it was like right around the holidays, right? So I had a lot of fear about feeling like restricted around the holidays, and all the inner work and reframing that, Steven helped me do. It's like, oh, this isn't restriction. This is just setting myself up for the goals I want to have.
Right.
And I still enjoyed the foods I wanted along the way. So that was a huge change for me in just the identity work, kind of like, oh, wow, I can do more, fitness wise, and have a better relationship with food than I ever thought I could.
Does it just feel kind of weird? It's like, wait a second. I'm the most successful with this stuff I've ever been, but it's the least pressure around this stuff. Like no more binge eating or no more emotional stuff and no more junk. But like you're the most successful you've been. Does it feel like almost weird?
Yeah. Almost like I'm getting away with something. Like it's
right.
And not that it's easy, because, there has been work and, attention to things. But then in some ways it has been easy. So yeah, sometimes I do feel like I'm getting away with something.
For you, what made you say, oh shit, I'm going to take this kind of action?
One, I knew I needed more than what I was getting from free content and from trying to do things on my own. And I do think having a coach and that accountability, that's just my personality, that I'm going to be accountable. If I know there's somebody out there that is checking in on me, but just having that out there, that's huge. The accountability, and then along with the gift of the accountability, the reward in that is getting that helpful feedback each week as well. Just knowing there's somebody out there. And the other part about the coaching relationship is you build up that trust for, to talk about things, those dark moments or things, you might not want to share with everybody in your life as well. So